Well, hello tubers, hope you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy YouTube universe. It's a beautiful but windy day here in Lotus Land, southern British Columbia. I'm not too far from the US border. But today, we'll talk about something that has been on my mind for a very long time. And that's called the shitification of North America. And I'm sure many of you will regale me with examples in the comments section, if you will. So I've kind of come to the conclusion that the shitification of North America is almost universal, and it's in every area. It's in food, it's in appliances, it's in the travel experience, it's in your very own culture, it's in the automotive sector. For example, I remember I had a friend that the parents bought appliances in the late 60s. They were still using those appliances in the late 90s. Now, sure, the odd belt would go because they had, you know, the ability to service this stuff. So it wasn't a shitified appliances. Now you've got appliances with touch screens, with planned obsolescence, no ability to service. It's shitified. Same with cars. Now with CVT transmissions, water pumps that are immersed within engines so that when they fail, they destroy everything. Same with timing belts immersed in oil. It's planned obsolescence. It's planned destruction. As for the travel experience, boy, you see those videos from people traveling on Spirit Airlines? Well, actually every airline has this problem with people who have no sense of decency or civility, because they're all part of the shitification experience. They want to shitify. They want to contribute their own shit to the cultural milieu. Same with, you know, I noticed some countries aren't shitifying as bad. For example, I've been to Japan a few times. I noticed Japan is still for the Japanese. Just like Hungary's got this slogan that they're trying to work on for the last while. Hungary is for the Hungarians. Now, why can't North American be for the North Americans? I don't know. Instead, we are being culturally blessed with the third world mentality from all the people coming here. And hey, I am from an immigrant family. So, first generation born here. And guess what? When we came here, we integrated. And we shut the F up, and we didn't piss people off, especially as Germans. We already caused 2 world wars. Nobody liked us. So guess what? There's people coming here from countries that they don't like you. So why can't you shut the F up and integrate? I don't get it. If we could do it, and trust me, us Germans, we're proud people. But we didn't want to shitify anything. We just wanted to get on with our lives and contribute to society, pay our taxes. Now we have so many people coming here that they don't even want to work. They don't want to work. They'd rather you work. Yeah, that's part of the shitification. And don't get me going about even us conservatives, because I'm a conservative. But what's with all the debt? Spending all this money shitifying our societies with debt. Yeah, so that people can sit on their asses when you can pay for it. And you know, even things like, you know, good old Trump is talking about a $2,000 rebate. That'd be nice, but why not put it against the debt? You know, when you got 38 trillion debt, don't even get me going with the debt. You got federal debt, state debt, you got unfunded liability debt, you got student loan debt, you got car loan debt, credit card debt, municipal debt, corporate debt. It just don't stop, does it? Because they're shitifying everything. Everyone's shitifying everything. Why? Stop. Why? Stop shitification. It's bullshit. It's just ruining everything. Don't get why people want to do that. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only sane person in the room when I go, hey, you know, why are you doing that? Or, you know, you write a letter to the editor about some stupid plan, even locally. They say, hey, we can't afford this. We can't afford your dumb liberal plans. In fact, we can't even afford a lot of conservative plans if they're too expensive. But nobody wants austerity. Nobody wants to live within their means. Nobody cares anymore. It's all about shitification. Let's just come up with a new plan to kick the can down the road and make things worse. because nobody cares about the future. They just care about, hey, can I make a buck now? So let's shitify things. Let's sell you a new Korean import with a CVT transmission that you can't fix, and a cell phone that won't last more than a couple years because you can't fix that either, and an operating system on your PC that becomes obsolete and it won't be supported in the future. So you're gonna have to buy a new one of those. And so you're gonna buy a house and you're gonna get a 30-year mortgage, or maybe even if Trump is successful, a 50-year one. And you're gonna be paying debt and contributing to the shitification of the debt market system. And you're gonna buy some appliances from one of those companies with a flat screen on it and a planned obsolescence that you're not gonna be able to repair. And of course, you're gonna barely have enough money to go on vacation once a year, and you're gonna put that on your credit card. And you're gonna probably take your kids to Disneyland or Disney World, where you're gonna have to put up with the left-wing shitification of Disney. When I remember, it wasn't like that. I don't remember what it was like. In fact, I remember, you guys, now I'm not a boomer. Everybody's gonna, you know, the young people are gonna go on the comment section. Yeah, shut up, boomer. Yeah, well, guess what? I missed being a boomer by 6 months, so I'm a geriatric Gen Xer, okay? Or a cusper, or whatever you want to call it, but I'm not a boomer, okay? But I remember when McDonald's tasted good. For those of you guys that are around, remember in 1982, you walk into a McDonald's and you have a Big Mac. It tasted good. And it had French fries made with beef tallow. Now, the lefty liberals and the fake vegans, they're all upset. Oh, can't have beef tallow, it might not be healthy. Same with the, what I call the dietary fascists. Yeah, the dietary fascists. They want to decide what you want to eat. But meanwhile, it's not everywhere. You know, last year, had an apartment in Portugal. You go to a big grocery store. All sorts of food you cannot buy there because it's got ingredients that are banned because they don't want people to be sick. They got socialized medicine there, so they don't want people getting all sick, and then you got to pay for it. For example, even with simple things like, you know, you go to a big grocery store, say in Seattle, and you're gonna see a big row of frozen pizza, probably 15 to 20 yards long of frozen pizza or pizza type products. In Europe, you might see 2 meters of it. They don't sell that shit because people don't want the shit. They're used to not having shit, okay? But in Portugal, you'll see a big, you know, seafood section, you know, fresh stuff that didn't travel all over Hell's Half Acre and was frozen and processed. But here in North America, we want to shitify everything. even our local environments. Too many people just dumping shit wherever they want. They don't want to pay the high dumping fees. So what do? They just, you know, they'll bid on a project to clean up construction stuff, and they're the lowest bidder because they actually don't dispose of the material properly. They just contribute to the shitification and dump it on the side of the road, so that you, the taxpayer in the local municipality, will have to send a crew out and pay for the cleanup. Yes. And it's often people from the third world mentality that are culturally enriching us. But I ask yourself, why are some groups not contributing to shitification? You got a lot of wonderful people from South Korea. Hey, they can come here, they don't cause any problems. Same with the Japanese. Hey, I've never seen anybody from Mauritius that have come to North America and caused any problems. Or the Seychelles, or, you know, so many fine people that come here to visit, don't cause problems. Meanwhile, we got an epidemic of South Asians that are coming here doing shootings, shooting up people's houses. And apparently, we're not supposed to say, hey, you shouldn't do that. Because I know for a fact that the people shooting up the houses and doing the extortion, they're not from Belgium. No, they're not from the Netherlands. No, they're not. They're not from the Seychelles. No. Guess where they are? They're from a place that'll end in Stan, or maybe it's India, okay? Not to say that most people from India are actually decent people. They come here, they work hard. But there's enough of them that want to shitificate everything. You know, you wonder why all the scams, they're not run from, you know, boiler room operations in Houston. No, they're all from Ghana, Nigeria, India, What up with that? But we're not allowed to acknowledge that. So anyway, that's enough about my rant. So what do you think has shitified your part of North America the most? Because I'm tired of the shitification of America. It's just complete BS. And I'm tired of even paying for the shitification, whether it be products or government policy. And then the next generation that's coming, the young kids, the youngies, yeah, they're all lefties. We need more young conservatives, more young Republicans to actually counter the left-wing me, I want it now mentality. Yeah, because they're just going to shitify things more, and then they're going to whine and complain, because, you know, my generation, we're all going to be dead in 20, 30 years. So, oh well, if you want to keep shitifying North America, yeah, fuck around and see what happens. Mind my own French. Yeah, and don't mind my French. I got to speak bluntly, because I'm a truth speaker. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying this wonderful weather, wherever you happen to be. In the meantime, folks, you put your comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Over and out.
I got you.